Good evening, students. In the last video, we had discussed about types of nouns. We had discussed about masculine, feminine, neuter, and common. We had also discussed about opposite genders. We had also discussed about countable and uncountable nouns. We discussed about using of. We discussed about using apostrophe s. And then we had done fill in the blanks. In this video, I'm going to be teaching you all the exercises on page number 19 that I had already given you earlier. Please note you have to write this only in the textbook, okay? First of all, we must know what is singular. Just remember the word single. Singular means one. Plural means more than one. Now possessive we will see later on. First we will discuss about singular and plural. Singular child, when we have to make it plural, it will turn to children. Singular means one child. See, plural can be 2, plural can be 3, 4, 5, 6. It can be 10, it can be 100, it can be 1000, it can be 10,000. That means more than one. If we have one, it will be called as child. If we have more than one, it will be children. Next one is woman. The plural of woman will be women. Do remember, we have to pronounce this as women. The next one is buffalo. Now see, when it ends with O, you will make it plural as buffaloes. Loes. The next one is mouse. Mouse will turn to mice. House will turn to houses. Now you must be thinking if mouse, house are the same spellings, then you have to remember one thing, that for mouse it will be mice. For house it will not be highs, it will be houses. Next one is wife. Now see, whichever word ends with the sound f, that is F sound, it will change to VES. That means wife will turn to wives. Next one is bridge. This is very simple. Bridge will turn to bridges. Glass, glasses. Boy, boys. Now pay attention to this. Baby will turn to babies. BIES. Next one is church. It will turn to churches. Scarf will turn to scarves. I had already told you, when you hear the first sound, F sound, over here how we had wife turns to wives. Same way, first scarf. This will turn to VES, scarves. Next one, party. Now you must have seen in the example of baby, since we had Y over here, it will turn to IES. Same way, party, parties, IES. And the last one is fox, FOXES, foxes. Now we will move to possessive nouns. Now first of all, you should know what is the meaning of possessive. For that you will get it on page number 19. The last fill in the blanks. Possessive nouns tell us who owns what. That means who, कौन, owns, that means किसका क्या चीज़ है, right? Who owns what? If I have a computer, it will be my computer. For example, if I use my name, it will be Savio's computer. How we put over here apostrophe S. Okay. So the first example, okay, now we will not see the plural column. We will only see singular and possessive. Child, childs. Okay, I'll give you an example with a sentence. The toy of the child will turn to the child's toy. How we had seen in this example over here. The boy's surprise, the surprise of the boy. In the same way, child, child's. Woman, woman's. Buffalo, buffaloes. Mouse, mouses. House, houses. Wife, wives. Bridge, bridges. Glass, glasses. Boy, boys. Baby, babies. Church, churches. Scarf, scarves. Party, parties. And fox, foxes. Okay, just remember one thing. Possessive means किसका क्या चीज़ है. For example, I already told you child's toy. We can take another simple example over here, as we had already seen earlier, the boy's surprise. Okay, now we will move on to the fill in the blanks. A noun is a name of a person, place, animal, or thing. This is a very important definition. You must remember this all the time. A noun is the name of a person. That means insan. Place means jagah. Animal means जानवर. Or thing. Thing means vastu or cheese, whatever. Next one. Nouns that refer to a group of things are called collective nouns. Now pay attention to this group of things. That means not one thing, it will be group of things. Group of things means many things together. For example, if you have many flowers together, you will call it as a bouquet of flowers. If you have many students together, they will be called as a class of students. So that is called collective nouns. You can see this word, right? Collective. Collective means a collection. Next, noun can be put under 4 gender types, which we already studied earlier. Masculine, that means males. Feminine, that means females. Common, that means it can be masculine and it can be feminine also. And neuter. Neuter, that means it is not a person. We cannot call it a girl or boy. Next one. Some nouns can be counted, but some nouns cannot be counted. Can be counted means हम उन्हें गिन सकते हैं. Cannot be counted, that means हम उन्हें नहीं गिन सकते. We had already studied about countable and uncountable nouns, right? Lady, countable. Air, uncountable. Light, uncountable, right? And the last one is possessive nouns tell us who owns what. किसका क्या चीज़ है. Okay? Let me repeat that. Possessive nouns tell us who owns what. Okay, if you did not understand anything, you can go back to that place in the video and you can watch it again. Thank you, students.